Hello everyone, welcome back to Fight Tonight channel. Shakur Stevenson's sole manager, Gervonta Davis fight is a phone call away. In the strongest terms possible, Shakur Stevenson and his representatives are ready to fully launch negotiations with fellow unbeaten 3-division champion Gervonta Davis for a lightweight unification bout. Now it's just a matter of making those terms make sense. It's all up to Gervonta. The one thing about Shakur, he will take anyone you put in front of him, Stevenson's manager, Josh Dubin, told. "We're here and waiting and ready to negotiate." Throughout last week, Baltimore's World Boxing Association champion Davis was in talks to stage a unification fight against Shakur Stevenson. Officials at Davis promoter Premier Boxing Champions didn't immediately return messages left by Boxing Sense this week asking about Davis' next move. One source told that there has been a preliminary discussion between Davis and Stevenson's representatives. Dubin declined to comment on that subject. "We will know how realistic Davis and the PBC's interest is by how financially viable and they make it for Shakur," Dubin said. "They know Shakur produced the highest rated ESPN card of the year, July 6, so they need to come correct." Dubin said he and the Stevenson's manager James Prince have our phone lines open, ready for a call, and they have our numbers. It's a fight Shakur really wants. He has been begging for it for a long time. What Shakur wanted to do, let me say it plainly, is to unify at 35. The logical fights to make that happen are to fight the champions. We couldn't get a straight answer, and that was when Shakur was still under contract, Dubin said. "We asked for that fight and they wanted to talk about a long-term contract. Shakur's own enemy is his own greatness and other people's fear of him, but he has total trust in James and I, and he is also patient," Dubin said. "Ideally, his patience is rewarded with the Davis fight, a bout that would match two unbeaten 3-division champions in their primes and two highly popular social media figures. Davis has shown that he can generate more than 1 million pay-per-view buys when he is teamed with a popular opponent, as he was with Ryan Garcia. 1.2 million buys last year. For Stevenson, the bout against one of the sport's most potent knockout artists would be an opportunity to dispel the criticism over the inactivity of his evasive, defensive-minded style that has left audiences and critics panning his past two bouts. A similar opportunity seemed possible against the distractive Zepeda, but Zepeda promoter Oscar De La Hoya says he won't permit Zepeda to fight Stevenson unless the Newark, New Jersey product and 2016 US Olympic silver medalist signs with De La Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions. Why would De La Hoya penalize his own fighter? "You don't issue edicts like that at the expense of your own fighter," Dubin said. "That moves Shakur's strength over Davis. An irresistible showdown seemingly there for the taking. The phone lines are open," Dubin said. Shakur Stevenson breaks silence on negotiations. That leaves Davis, who is coming off an impressive knockout win over Frank Martin, to retain his WBA belt, in need of an opponent. As one of the biggest stars in the sport, he shouldn't be short of options. The best out there in the minds of fans and pundits is Shakur Stevenson, who is the WBC champion and would present an interesting clash of styles with the power-punching Gervonta. Shakur, who has been active on social media of late defending criticism of his last two wins, first appeared to react to the news with a simple smirk emoji, but how now posted to assure fans his dreams are near and that negotiations don't happen on Twitter. "One thing I learned boxing fans is y'all gonna have something negative to say regardless. One minute he a cloud chaser, next minute he quiet, he's scared. Negotiations don't happen on Twitter. My time is coming and my dreams are near," Shakur said. Terence Crawford draws out a plan for Shakur Stevenson to sweep the lightweight division. Shakur has been trying to get bigger fights in the lightweight division for the past few years, however, it has not gone his way, and he has become one of the most ignored fighters in boxing. But one legendary boxer believes Shakur is headed in the right directions for greater success. Two-division undisputed champion Terence Crawford has prepared a plan to help Stevenson get to the top of the lightweight division. Stevenson extended his unbeaten record to 22-0 early this month against German boxer Artem Harutyunyan. Despite Stevenson's victory, fans deemed it as a boring fight. Additionally, it was his last fight with Bob Arum's top rank, and he has not signed another promoter yet. But the news of him being a free agent has created a buzz online. Terence Crawford backs Shakur Stevenson's choices. Fans have criticized Shakur for being a boring combatant. He uses a fairly defensive style of play, however, but prefers that the young boxer continue doing what he is doing and make no changes to his style. During his conversation with the sport journalist Ariel Helwani, Crawford stated, "I would like to see Shakur Stevenson do exactly what he is doing now. Keeping his name out there in the media, people are talking about him. Ultimately, I wanna see him fight the best in the division." Additionally, Crawford added, "I wanna see him unify the division and I wanna see those guys get in the ring with him." Stevenson has been waiting for a long time to take on top boxers such as Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis, but to no avail. However, he feels that these boxers will eventually have to fight him for the title, given that he currently holds the WBC lightweight belt. Moreover, another sports icon shares the same thoughts as Bet. Gervonta says, "It's mad that people don't acknowledge Shakur Stevenson's talent." Gervonta, a former two-time super featherweight champion, admired Stevenson's boxing abilities. The Welsh boxer was a rival to Stevenson's before, but he still admires the latest talent. While talking to social media, Gervonta said, "It's mad because I see lots of people giving him stick. But if you love the art of boxing, you can't knock it. How can you knock that? He hits and doesn't get hit, he is smart." The 32-year-old further mentioned that Stevenson is among the best defensive fighters today. Gervonta stated that he genuinely doesn't understand why the New York native is getting so much hate. He explained it. It's people that just don't see the art of boxing. All they wanted to see is the knockouts. The discussion will only come to a head when Sugar steps into the ring with the top-notch fighters. What do you think about it in the interim? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. It appears that Stevenson wants it badly, but it will come down to the numbers, as is usually the case when two elite boxers try to plan a fight. We will see if both sides, Gervonta and Stevenson, can make the sacrifices and come to a compromise sometime within the next couple of months. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.